Tonight, the symbol of love is not a heart, it's a kidney. 14 people across the country are part of a live kidney donation chain that will help save 7 people's lives, including a woman from Smyrna. Christy Etheridge followed her journey through kidney transplant from start to finish.
I've got to go back to the hospital twice a week.
Janet Sue Gray has been waiting for years.
3 years.
3 years.
3 long years.
Tied to this dialysis machine.
So this is Junebug.
For 8 hours a night, only able to walk as far as this cable lets her.
But all of it is so hard.
Diabetes left her in kidney failure. She spent years on 3 donor lists, while her hope of finding another kidney rode the roller coaster of ups and downs.
I really had to come to a psychological place where I could cope with it's going to happen, it's going to happen. Oh, it's not happening this time.
Wondering if she'll ever escape the stack of dialysis boxes 2 stories high, or the ever-present flu mask.
Because I don't want to reject the kidney.
Until one day she got a phone call from an old friend.
And I picked it up and you said, "Hi, Miss Gray," and we're just chatting away, and then she said, "Well, it's me."
It was Sarah Breidenbaugh, a high school classmate of Janet Sue's youngest son, Schaefer.
Once we heard that Janet Sue needed a kidney, I remember texting Schaefer asking what her blood type was, because I was like, well, this is it. Like, I could do this.
But they weren't a match. So instead of being her donor, she became her paired donor.
She's type O and I'm type AB, so not a match. So that was when we started looking into paired donation, that you can have, say, an O recipient and an AB donor paired with an AB recipient and an O donor. And so you kind of do this crisscross sort of thing.
A perfectly healthy 27-year-old giving up a kidney for a stranger, and in turn helping a friend.
Well, someone needs one and I have 2.
That is the sweetest thing, because these people, such as Sarah, that just really don't think it's that big of a deal. And it's such a big deal. It's such a big deal.
The surgery happening on Valentine's Day and creating a chain of selfless love across the country. Janet Sue's kidney is coming from a donor in California. Then Sarah's will go to Wisconsin. Wisconsin back to Emory here in Atlanta, where they'll do 2 transplants. Then off to Colorado, where another 2 will happen, before closing the chain in California.
Without my paired donor, none of this would be happening.
So at 6:30 this morning, Janet Sue was feeling the love. And thinking about her new kidney.
We call it the green bean.
And the 20-something girl right across the hall.
I'm just ready to do it. It's been 2+ years of waiting and build up.
Before long, they were wheeling them into surgery.
She couldn't be more excited. She's back there just like she's getting on a circus ride or something.
Inside the OR, the surgeons meticulously cared for that little green bean until it turned pink, a sign of hope.
Can we get our mom back?
Yeah.
As for Sarah, she gets a couple days recovery and a flight back to Florida, proving you don't need 2 kidneys to have one great big heart.
And there's just no greater love than the gift of life.
Both Janet Sue and Sarah's surgeries went really well. They're both in recovery tonight, and they hope their stories can inspire someone else to show the kind of love and sacrifice that it takes to be a paired donor. At Piedmont Hospital, Christy Etheridge, 11 Alive News.